Hey guys, so today we'll be looking at HorrorDriven, a story for the road, an upcoming horror game with no set release date but said to be coming soon on Steam. For the most part this playthrough will be done without interruption from us, so you can get a picture for the atmosphere without us spoiling it. However, I will offer some insights before the game starts and then just briefly at its conclusion. So, described as, and I quote, a horror-filled journey through a dynamic world where every step could be your last. In order to save yourself and your sanity, you must make your way to the end of a long and dangerous road while trying to avoid the horrors of the woods. Today we'll be playing the demo and giving some thoughts on what to expect with the full release and whether or not it might be worth buying. So before starting, I always like to check the settings. I know that sounds nerdy, but I think a game with few options and a lack of detail in the settings menu often translates over to the same in the game. So for us, lots of customizable settings is a game off to a good start. So with that said, HorrorDriven starts off well here with quite a lot to play with, even though it is only the demo version. There's lots of graphical options to mess with, you can change your mouse sensitivity and even the player's field of view, which is always nice. You can also map your controls, which again is something every game should, but often doesn't have. I would like them to include a crouch toggle button however, and also there's no controller option, which doesn't bother us, but might be an issue for some. So with that guys, let's get on into the game. I will be quiet now, so I'll let the game play out and you can see what it's like, build a feel for the atmosphere, and then we'll just touch on it briefly towards the end.
Audio log written by Eve. Carl Strong. Hello. Do not panic. I am a friend, and you are safe. For now. My name is Eve. Sorry about the recording quality. This device just tries to read what is on the disc. I promise, I am as human as you are. Unlike those above you. You've been sedated for some time. It was necessary to protect you, so you can fulfill your part of the plan. You might be suffering from amnesia after the sedative. In the worst case, it might be permanent. However, that could be for the best. If you stay here, you will eventually run out of food, so there is no time to waste. The exit is to the left, just ahead. Before you go, don't forget to grab the keycard from this box. You are probably hungry, so we left you one of our last rations. I said that you are safe. However, that is only if none of them got in. Now hurry. We don't have much time. Audio log system version 4. Audio log written by Eve Carl Strong. Hello, this is Eve again. I suppose you have many questions, but there is little time to explain. We are heading back into the center, to the end of the road. You need to get there and meet up with us. We will have set out some time before you wake up. I don't know what shape we will be in after it is done. If we are still alive, that's where you come in and help us out of this place. You must save us. You will know if we have failed. It will try to stop you, make you do things. Take the car, stay on the road. Do not go into the woods. There are things in there. They sometimes wander onto the road. Keep your head down so they do not see you. Remember, you need to get to the end of the road. Do not stay here. It will not even let you die. Good luck. We are counting on you.
Well guys, that's the game pretty much finished. So just a few points to summarise up what we thought, and feel free to let us know what you guys made of it too. Onto the gameplay, and a nice feature, not unique to this game but pretty rare for this type of horror game, is that it's procedurally generated. I think this just refers to the road, but it's still pretty cool. Possibly one of the first things you'll notice when playing is the game doesn't look that great. Not absolutely horrible, but at times not that far off, to be honest, with its super bland textures. It wouldn't look out of place on the PS3. This doesn't bother us too much, but it might do for some more used to AAA type of games. The lighting also lets the game down a bit. There are torches and other lights you can craft in the full game, but without them it can be really dark. You'll walk down an unlit path and literally have no way of knowing if you're at a dead end or if you're walking down the path still. We had to turn the brightness all the way up to have a chance early on. You'll also notice pretty early on that the game lacks a bit of polish. This of course isn't unexpected, indie games often do, and indie games in early access or unreleased almost always do. It isn't too bad though, and at the very least not a buggy mess like some games are. In fact, we didn't actually notice any major bugs through the demo, which is a huge thumbs up. So with those earlier faults out of the way, HorrorDriven does have something. Not quite sure what that something is yet since it's early days, but there is a game in there for sure. For a start, I was on edge from the get-go. The unnervy robotic audio logs probably helped kick that off, and the locations didn't help either. A bit later on you'll find a car which you'll need to drive along the road we mentioned earlier. Unfortunately, due to the monsters / anomalies or whatever, your engine will cut out randomly and you'll need to keep it going. This might not translate well simply watching this rather than playing, but being in the car, knowing the engine could cut out at any moment, also prevented any sort of brief respite you might usually feel from the safety of driving a car rather than being on foot. In car or on foot, I just never felt safe and dared not linger at any spot longer than I had to. Something was coming for me, I was sure. The tension was honestly palpable throughout. In the game there's crafting and looting to be done. Nothing groundbreaking here from what we can see yet at least, but it will likely add an extra layer of depth in the full game. For the full release, it seems like car and weapon upgrades will be available, and that could be great if done correctly. So considering it's being created by a small indie studio, I think they do seem to be doing more right than wrong with this, and we look forward to seeing what the full release is like and if they can expand these interesting ideas into something substantial. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this and want to see more upcoming horror game reviews, please like and subscribe. Do you have an upcoming game that you think looks cool? Please let us know in the comments. Take care.